one for you. Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
We go sack.
First play is to the air. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be hit, sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now. They need 7. From the gun, Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've got a man in motion. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
To the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Gun. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense, just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
A give on second here to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down.
Check, man.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Black Ultra. Yellow, go.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Love from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Taylor again. Has room down the left sideline. Has room into the secondary. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Brings up second
Black
and 9.
shot. Here we go. Ball red. Blue 32.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Up the middle, blue. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Love out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was flowing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Right. Set.
A third down run with Blue. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Green, black, 95, ready?
Throwing his Love on third. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 10, Chargers 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing is Darnold on third down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Chased out to his right. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. On the counter, it's Taylor. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Throwing now on third and 2. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
In the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. Chargers take a second quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chargers 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. They go again with Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Darnold.
Their 48-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Bills return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
31, Chargers 14. Jake Elliott set.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Darnold to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And again, it's Darnold. That's Khan. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hartman on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love now to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him. That point after. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
45. Chargers 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. It looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They motion Ridley over right. From the gun, Darnold. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy who he's looking for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Throw deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. So 2nd down coming up. Taylor now up the middle. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Shoves one away. Hits his running back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
In the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Taylor. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Into the gun, here's Darnold. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect, so that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing here, Darnold. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Chargers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Hartman on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Steal. Here we go. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing his love on third. Go to the right side. It's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That'll be the first and more. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is Ridley working the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer.
And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down.